We are living in the world where people hate each other for no reason at all. Just because you are better than me, I have to hate you. Just because you love somebody that I don't like, I'm gonna have to hate you. Just because the color of your skin or the country you're coming from, your origin, your orientation. People don't need much really to hate another human being. And you ask yourself why the world is full of evil, full of war. People are dying. They don't have food, and other people got too much food and throwing in bins. Human heart is rotten, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. This channel is for the people, by the people. It's called Foot State YouTube channel, but we're gonna make some modifications. We're gonna change the name very soon. It's gonna be called Key Player YouTube channel. Stay tuned because we're gonna change the kind of content in this channel and you won't be disappointed. Remember when Grim Souness used to be Paul Pogba enemy, or he hates Paul Pogba with passion? Every time on TV, he can't do any good. It's always wrong. I still remember one day, Paul Pogba had 4 assists. I think he was in the Premier League, and still not good enough. And still, Pogba was the problem. So this is beyond even football. And stay tuned because I'm gonna make my point. I'm trying just to cook this topic a little bit, just so I can give my conclusion at the end. And Rio Ferdinand been really loud about it because of treatment that certain players will get compared to other players. Remember when Harry Kane refused to go back to Tottenham Hotspur's training, and he was lying that, hey, I feel sick, or I'm not feeling good and stuff, because he wanted to force his way out and go to Manchester City. It didn't happen. If it was Pogba, it was another black guy or somebody else from South America or Asian or whatever, it was going to be a problem. Helicopters everywhere to search for that person. The media got involved and everything to try to paint those players as the bad boys without any context behind it. But because it's Harry Kane, he can't do any wrong. So it's always this way in English media and everywhere around the world. Discrimination, racism, and everything. Even when they comment about certain players, they always have their mindset. Now we're getting slowly and surely to the topic of the day. Gary Neville, the king of controversy now. Remember when he called Chelsea borrowed jobs, 1 billion borrowed jobs that got beaten by Klopp's kid? He always looks for headlines. He wanna be there in the media. He wanna be the man on TV. But most of the time, he talks a lot of crap. And this is the guy who went to manage in Spain. Valencia, remember? 28 games, 11 losses, 39 goals, 38 goals conceded, and all that. Losing 7-0 against Barcelona. I can go on. And he was sacked in a very short period of time because he was awful. What can I say about him in terms of manager? And in terms of even a player, I never really rated him. I just think that he was in a very good team of Manchester United, and that made him look good. We move. The topic now is the way he said bad things about Rashford, and a little bit about Casemiro. Like, the focus was on Rashford. But he needed to include Casemiro a little bit just to make it sound like he's been fair. But if you look at the entire sentence, everything that he said before even mentioning Casemiro, you understand. You have to be very stupid not to understand that this guy is just targeting Rashford. And Casemiro is kind of, oh, I have a black friend, so I'm not racist, kind of. You know how it goes? Oh, don't accuse me of being racist because I have a friend who is black. So I'm going to include that black friend just to show people that I'm not racist. But in reality, you are racist. I hope that you understand the analogy here. So he said that this is serious. When you have 4 days free, talking about Rashford and Casemiro, of course, to do 12 hours of flight and suffer 8 hours of jet lag when the results are bad, a new coach just arrived. Listen, brother, on your off day, you can do whatever you want. Nobody is going to tell you what to do. You go to Dubai, you go to Africa, you go to America, watch basketball, relax yourself, take your mind away from football, refresh yourself, and come back to training. I don't see any problem a player taking a day off legally and fly to America. Today we have private jet. A private jet is waiting for them at the airport to take them back, and they're going to arrive on time. And when the team is not doing good, why only Rashford needs to be blamed? How about Garnacho? How about other players that were flying all over the world for the international break with their national teams? What is the difference? They were not in the national team, Casemiro and also Rashford. So they took advantage and went to relax a little bit to watch basketball in America. Where is the problem? You know where the problem is? Money. Because Gary, Neville want to make headlines, and the more you hate, the more negative you are on TV, the more click, the more attention you're going to get, the more money you're going to make for Sky Sport. That's why idiot, evil people are getting amazing contract on televisions now with big companies because they can attract people. The more stupid you are, the more evil you are, the more nonsense you talk, the more people will pay attention to you, and the more money you're going to make for the company, because it's all about the views. The views brings money. And being nice or telling the truth is not going to bring money. It's not going to help your company. So you have to find some stupid topics to make. Be controversial. Be rude. Go on the street, start harassing people, and people will pay attention to you, and you will be the man or the woman. The same Gary Neville, who said that he didn't see anything wrong with David Coote, the referee who'd been accused of using drugs and all kind of situation, and who insulted Klopp and being racist to Klopp and heading on the Scousers. But for him, that is not good. It doesn't influence anything, and people are blowing everything out of proportion. The same Gary Neville. That tells you what kind of a person he is. So, brother, mind your business, because Rashford or any player has the right to do whatever they want on their free time.